3 seconds left here. U.S. ready to take home the gold medal. Face off back into the corner. And that's it. The United States takes home their first ever gold medal in the women's division. Congratulations to the United States.
Congratulations is right, and we are thrilled to welcome in Colleen Murphy and Sarah Hughson, gold medalists, as you heard right there. First time ever off the USA women's ball hockey team. You guys recently won gold medals at the Women's Ball Hockey World Championships overseas in Switzerland. Thanks for being here. Congratulations. What was that like watching that again? Did that bring up good memories from not too long ago?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much for having us, you guys. I mean, just getting chills watching that on the video here is something you can't really explain. But yeah, I mean, I already got some goosebumps.
You want to watch it again?
Yeah.
Just roll it back.
We'll just keep rolling it. Might as well. We don't need to talk.
Oh, there you go. You asked, we deliver.
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you? I mean, going overseas in a beautiful country like Switzerland and making a little history in the process, gold medalist for the first time ever.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. We've been on the team for 3 tournaments now, so finally winning gold, and it was just unreal. But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, to echo Sarah here, it was our 3rd tournament. Didn't really do as well as we wanted to in the past few tournaments, and this year felt different for us. Different vibe, really good players on the team, and everyone came together in the right moment, and that's kind of what was different. It was the best experience, at least in my hockey career.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Very cool.
So you say that came together. It's very kind of a generic term. Like what kind of was it? Was it offense? Was it defense? Was it just everyone together? More talent, more experience? What was the difference this time around?
Yeah, so
oh my God.
Mike, you made a really good point with the talent and the experience. So ball hockey isn't really well known, right? You have ice hockey. Ice hockey's a big thing, and we're all ice players. So really for us, it was important to make it known to these ice hockey players that played in college, played at pro, and be like, hey, I know you're not going to be skating, but you could play at a high level. You know, most of us as kids wanted to make the Olympic team. You know, not necessarily, it doesn't happen. So now we can be like, hey, there's world championships. You have a chance to win a gold medal. Like, let's try and play.
Represent your country. It's a massive privilege.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
You guys talked about playing at the highest level, and you both have, both in ice hockey as well as ball hockey. What are the similarities and maybe some of the differences of playing at the highest level of those respective sports?
The compete level is the same. Like, you're out there, every time you're out there, you want to give it your very all. The teamwork aspect of it is huge. There's actually so much similar between ball hockey and ice hockey in terms of systems and moving the ball to space and using your teammates that it's a really cool transition from ice to ball.
What's the biggest difference other than the fact that there's no ice? And you have to run.
The ball. So,
Yeah.
right, the ball.
Yeah.
So you're playing with an orange ball. It's just like this.
Which back in the day gives me nightmares because of my shins are still healed.
We got an orange ball, and it's a little bit weighted. Okay, so it's a little bit different. You know, you're playing street hockey, the ball's flying over that, right?
Yeah.
So it actually kind of feels more like a puck, which for our team helps because of our ice hockey players.
Yeah.
So you can actually like hit some saucer passes, right? And it's not flying out of the rink.
Yeah.
So.
But you were saying the kind of your team is made up of people from all different walks of life. You got some field hockey players, right? And you can tell that they are a field hockey background. You have people who have played ice hockey. Like, take us through kind of the dynamic of the team and the makeup of everybody's backgrounds.
Sure.
Yeah. So a lot of us have played on the team before, right? And we have some of our Masters players. So I think our oldest player was 47-ish. Yeah. And then our youngest player was 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you have a wide range of skill sets, experience, college, pro, and even, you know, some that played overseas pro as well. So all of that coming together. And the other part of it too is we're all best friends.
Yeah.
You know, so you probably could have picked any one of us and it would have been the same dynamic.
Yeah.
And we just are so happy for each other. And that's really what makes it a team and the competitive aspect of it. Everyone is so competitive.
Yeah.
There's no lollygaggers.
Yeah. No.
I'm watching the video there, and it's fascinating because we all played ball hockey growing up, whether on the street, in the hotel hallways, whatever you're doing. You're not wearing necessarily like pants that protect your thigh area. I saw some exposed skin. That ball is heavy. That would be And you guys were a defensively very good team, blocking shots and getting in front of passing lanes, taking sticks. Like, how does that go for the lower body? Is it like soccer shin pads on your shins sort of thing? And like, how painful can that be? Because you don't have as much coverage as I would want if I was going to try to play that way.
Huey's our pro shot blocker. She can tell you all about the bruises, so you got this one.
Oh my God! Every time I play, I get a bruise on my thigh, and it just goes the whole thigh. But yeah, we wear sneakers, shin guards. They cover our shins and our knees. And then elbow pads sometimes, and then gloves and a helmet.
Sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
No shoulders, nothing?
No shoulders, no chest,
nothing.
no pants.
No fear.
Yeah. So, yeah, it hurts.
Basically.
It hurts a lot.
And how physical is the game? Because, you know, when you're skating and you bump into each other, there's a dynamic there. But it's very different when you're running. It's you know, on your feet. You might be even quicker to be able to move laterally. Like, how do you defend? What's the level of physicality in that kind of game?
That's you.
Okay, guys, I can tell you ball hockey has beat me up more than any kind of ice hockey ever has in my entire career. It is just as physical, maybe even more, right? I mean, you can't obviously full-on open ice hits or open deck hits, right? But in the boards, it's a battle. Everyone's fighting. There's a lot of contact.
A lot of contact.
Is it like a lot of sort of using the lower body, like almost like thinking about going for a rebound and boxing people out and shoving them out of the way and
hip
just
checks.
right?
Yeah,
hip
Like,
check.
that kind of stuff.
It's the same thing, right? You gotta get low.
Demos are coming.
You gotta
Step back.
all that player. Right? Come on, guys. You gotta get
I got you.
Former player. No, we're good here. Take us through the rivalry. So we watched that clip. That was Czechia, right?
Yeah.
Are they kind of the top
How
team
is
when it comes
Czechia
to
a world power in ball hockey? How's it not U.S. and Canada
They don't
all
have
the time?
any other sports. What are you supposed to play?
Ball hockey's huge there.
So is that your biggest rival, or is it Canada
I
still?
would
Because
say
anytime
Canada.
okay.
Yeah.
And you beat the Canadians. No offense.
We did.
In the semifinals, is that correct?
In overtime.
In overtime.
And tell me about the
Really?
goal scorers in that game specifically.
tell us.
Because
Tell us
that was a family affair, wasn't it?
It was. So our semifinal game versus Canada, they were the higher seed. And so
here we go. Highlights.
Here it is.
That's the overtime goal.
No, hang on, as a Canadian, that felt very Brett Hull ice thing in '96. I don't
Good goal,
know.
move on.
Actually funny because that review went on for like 15 minutes.
15. Yeah.
So that was my sister, my younger sister. Her name's Catherine. She scored the overtime winner.
Amazing.
I got the first goal in regulation.
How cool is that?
No
Like, how cool
way.
is that?
Now, were your families around to watch over in Europe? Did a lot of families come and kind of watch and support?
My family was there, yeah. So my family came up for the second half. It's like a fun vacation for them. I think most of our teammates had family there. We had a huge fan section.
It'd be stressful.
Oh, yeah. Our fan section won a lot of battles in the stands for us.
Nice.
Yeah, they
like
pumped
that.
us up.
They did, yeah. And then your
How'd you guys
sister.
get into it? How did you get into ball hockey? We talked about, you grew up in different parts of the country and whatnot, but how did you guys get to where you are today?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I found ball hockey in 2017-ish. I was done with I was still playing pro ice hockey, and found a tournament. Nobody really wanted to do it, so I'm like, I'm gonna try it. Why not? I hate running, but whatever. I love being competitive. Wanted to still play. Men's league wasn't doing it for me, right? So started playing. Decided I was recruited for the USA team. And then I was playing pro in Connecticut with Huey. And I was like, wow, Huey would be really, really good at this. Her hands are really good. She can move. And so I talked to her about it, and we just kind of found tournaments. I started a team, and we just kind of started going along, and here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about your path?
I blame Murph.
Murph.
Yeah. No, I played street hockey in my neighborhood, camping, growing up with my family, like since I could hold a stick. But yeah, I also played ice hockey my whole life. I started playing with the Whale after college, met Murph. She was like, hey, you should come to this tournament with me and play street hockey, and I had no idea it was an organized event. I was like, okay, we're gonna go to someone's driveway or something.
No, but like that's where it
Truly.
starts.
Put the nets on the road.
You
and say,
your kids playing around in the street, and then you can realize, wait, you can actually do tournaments and go to cool countries and play for a world championship, and it's an actually organized thing.
So how does somebody out there who's watching right now going, I want to do this.
Yeah.
How do they get involved? How would they get
Where do
to
they
where
go?
you guys are?
Yeah, so
How does that happen?
There's a lot of really good programs all over the Northeast. The Washington Capitals actually have a really good starter program as well. It's all caps are her. They helped us out a ton. New Jersey, they have. It's so easy because there's the barrier to entry is low.
Yeah.
Right. You don't have to know how to skate. Just grab some shoes, grab a stick, grab a helmet and gloves, and anybody can play.
Yeah.
And there's tournaments that are lower level to high level. So there's no reason, not to, especially if you take away the skating part of it, right? It evens out the playing field.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the community is amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's amazing.
You guys were just in Nashville last night.
Yeah.
And you're still
We dragged them off Broadway to be here.
They look great then. Like,
Right from Tootsie's.
Yeah.
So that's part of the community you're talking about. You can kind of these different, even though not every event has to be an international event. But you do a
it's
lot of fun sort
all
of.
over.
It's Nashville, Jersey, Pennsylvania,
Boston.
They're all over the place.
So what's the schedule for you guys? Like, what's next? Obviously, the World Championships are the biggest thing. What comes next throughout the next calendar year for you guys?
Yeah, well, we'll take a bit of break. I mean, we played this past weekend, but so we'll play in these fun tournaments with friends because that's, how it got us here. And then I guess we'll start picking up training camps and tryouts, I guess, again pretty soon. I know they're eager to get back into it because now we have a target on our back, so we're excited.
We're the team to beat now,
Yeah.
so
Nice.
we got to start
Deservedly
rolling.
so.
Canada is getting ready. They're
Olympic
already.
sport down the road, do you think? Olympics down the road?
Let's go. Why not?
Right.
We see 3-on-3 basketball.
We had breakdancing.
I know.
Barely.
So with the 3-on-3 basketball, there's 3-on-3 World Championship hockey stuff too. There's 3-on-3 tournaments for ball hockey as well.
Yeah.
And it's actually super exciting.
Yeah, it is.
If I were to see ball hockey in the Olympics, I feel like it would start at 3-on-3, goal scoring, big saves,
back
movement.
and forth. Yeah.
That's what's gonna bring people in too.
Question would be summer or winter Olympics.
I think it's summer.
summer.
Yeah, definitely
I guess
summer.
all right. Let's go. Put it in LA.
Well,
Right?
world
Let's start
champions right
working on
now,
it.
and maybe Olympic champions coming
Yeah.
up in
There
the
you
next
go.
couple of years.
One day.
Guys, thanks so much for
Congratulations,
stopping by.
ladies.
What a
Thank
thrill
you,
for
guys.
us, and congrats and good luck
Thank you.
defending
Thank you so
the
much.
title
Thank
now
you.
coming up in the future.
Yeah.